Hello, y'all. It is time for another beer review. But first things first, today is Veterans Day. I would just like to say thank you to all of the individuals who serve, the brave men and women who fight for our freedoms and make this even a possibility for me to talk on camera about drinking beer and abstaining from beer, and everything that I do. It's just, I have quite a few veterans in my family, and it just amazes me that someone would put their whole life well-being before, their own, like, putting our well-being, rather, in front of their own, for the good of the nation. I'd just like to thank my uncle, his two sons, all three Army. I would like to recognize my great-grandfather, who fought in Pearl Harbor and the Korean War. He was part of the fire brigade in the Navy and was there at Pearl Harbor when it was bombed and saved a handful of men. Also, my grandfather, his son, was in the Army as well. I think that as far as that goes, I think that's all of the military servicemen and members of my family. So, without further ado, this one's for you, Ben. Told you I'd do it. Natural Light. It's an Anheuser-Busch product. It is an American-style light lager that was introduced in 1977. That gained popularity in the 90s. It was Anheuser-Busch's first light product, preceding Bud Light, I would assume. I'm guessing. In my research, it said Anheuser-Busch's first light lager. So, they didn't have much as far as like what to expect, but I will tell you this: it is a 4.2 ABV beer. The ingredients are water, barley malt, cereal grains, hops, yeast, beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. It has, per 12 fluid ounces, 95 calories, 3.2 grams of carbohydrates, 0.7 grams of protein, and 0% fat. Now this is a 25 ounce tall boy. So let's go ahead and crack her open. Check out the color. Nice light gold, good looking beer. Let's get a smell. It's not very yeasty or really. I would say the smell is more like, it almost reminds me of like a white wine. It's kind of weird. That's more my background My mom is a wine lady, so I've smelled a lot of wines. And that's the first thing. I've actually, full disclosure, I've never actually even tried Natural Light. So it's interesting that it almost smells like a white wine. That's very interesting. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. It's light, it's crisp, it's refreshing. It had a little hint of, not bitterness. That was the first word that came to mind, but it's not. Just that, I mean, it's beer. It is what it is. I mean, I know I'm probably not doing a beer review justice if I can't really come up with anything past that, but that's just it. It's a super easy drinking, not a whole lot of body, I guess is the word that I'm trying to think of, where it's got like, you know, more flavors other than just that. I get that. I guess it's the, what is it? It's more grainy than anything. Like but it's not very flavorful. It's just, it is what it is. It's people draw the comparison of like beers like this and Bud Light and Tecate and all the lighter beers as like water. It's like drinking water. And I can see, you know, how this one could be put under that classification. Because honestly, this is the first one that I hear that gets thrown into that category. It's like water, man. It's like water. Like, definitely not water, but I guess I could see how one would say that. I like it. It's crisp. It's refreshing. Definitely quite crushable, if I must say. It's good beer. Very good beer. Doesn't have a whole lot of character to it, but that's alright. It's good beer. Trying to think of any final words for the Natural Light from my boy Ben. I like it, Ben. I wouldn't quite go as far as Nectar of the Gods. You know what I mean. Seeing some of the comments by that. It's but different strokes for different folks. I'm as you guys could have plainly told by my first beer review, I'm a craft guy for sure. I like flavors. I like weird beers. I like IPAs. I like Box. I like Fest beer. I like all that stuff. I like stouts. I mean, I haven't found a beer other than that Belgian triple. Haven't found a beer that I don't like. And this definitely falls under that category. I like this beer a lot. It's super easy drinking. just all around good beer. Cheers. So that'll do it for tonight, y'all. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to all the vets out there. Shout out to all of the currently enlisted, no matter what branch of service you're in, you are appreciated. I don't care what anybody says during these crazy times. We appreciate you. God bless. One thing that I forgot to mention. The guy who I made this video for, formerly in the Navy, so another shout out, Ben. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.